And I mean, never at his mother's. I would never kill anyone that means that much to that boy. I wouldn't harm any creature. So understand this. I did not kill those kids or their grandmother. I was not there.
This is Abiana Williams. The police believe she is responsible for the deaths of 53-year-old Melissa Weston and her 2 small grandchildren she was watching.
Williams threw a brick through the home of her boyfriend's mother, 53-year-old Melissa Weston, then set the house on fire. Weston and her 2 young grandchildren died in that fire. This happened back in September of 2020 on Elizabeth Street in Lansing.
According to the arrest report, Abiana threw a brick through the front window, asked a neighbor to borrow a lighter, then lit the couch and curtains on fire through the broken window. Within minutes, the house was engulfed in flames.
Yeah, right now you are under arrest, yes.
No, am I going to jail?
Yes.
Jail.
Yes.
So I'm going to Mason, right?
Well, no, you'll go downtown, and I can explain all that. Do you remember?
I'm being arrested and going to jail for something I didn't do.
Do you remember Friday when we talked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was willing to talk to you.
Absolutely, and I'm willing to talk to you still, and we can talk more, and I have to, but now, you're right, honey, about the handcuffs. Look
You're
at me.
sending me to jail for what? I didn't avoid you and try to run from you, so why am I going to jail?
I can talk to you about those things, but I have to read you these rights first, because you're right, you have handcuffs on you. When you have handcuffs on you and you're not free to leave, I have to read you this before we can talk about that. And I want to tell you those reasons why, okay? Mm-hmm. I've got to go back. I'm going to talk to your mom, but I'll read these to get these out of the way. And I want to tell you all those reasons why.
I wasn't there.
None of that was true.
It was the truth.
And you were at the fire.
I was not.
We're going to talk about that further, but that is the easiest answer for me to give you right now, the quickest, is that we went over everything you said.
I can show you my entire back.
Okay.
I was in front of the liquor store at 12-something, taking my shoes off.
What shoes?
My high heels. My stiletto high heels.
The detective explains that none of the alibis Abiana gave her are true. In fact, not only do they have witness testimony verifying that Abiana was pacing back and forth around the neighborhood before and after the fire was set, they also have text messages sent from her phone to her boyfriend stating, "I'm outside your mom's house. I hope your mom likes being set on fire."
I don't have it in me to harm another creature, not myself.
I don't think you knew that those kids were in there. I
didn't do this.
I would like to believe that you did not know that those children were in there when you did do this.
And I'm not going to go down for a crime I did not commit.
You know what I have?
What?
You on video.
That's funny. You see this big scar on my face right here by my lip?
Yeah. What about it?
It's been there for a good 2 years.
I have you on video in his truck. I have you on video in his truck coming to Elizabeth Street.
I was not over there. I was not there. I did not do this. I will not take credit for a crime I did commit. If you look close enough in the video, I'm guessing that girl doesn't have this big back dot right there next to her nose.
You did this, and now what people...
No.
What? Yes, you did.
Didn't, and I'm not gonna admit I did something I didn't do.
What people, what your family, what a jury, what a judge is gonna want to know is if you knew that those people were in there, because that's one thing. If you knew that those people were in there, then that is sick and twisted. If you thought it was just a house, then I get that. Then I get that. If you thought that it was just a house, then that's one thing. But if you did this and you have no remorse for those people, then that is another thing that is deep and twisted. And I've
never
dealt with those people
in
before.
my life.
I have dealt with those people, and those are cold, cold, cold-hearted people.
And like I said,
I met you Friday, and I can see how much you care for your family, how much you care for him, how much you care for your kids. I don't think you have it in there to intentionally hurt or harm any children. Intentionally. Accidentally, yeah, that happens, and that can be explained. That's what I need to know, and that's what I have to find out. Was this an accident, or did you mean to do that? Did you look through those windows and see those kids in there and think, oh yeah, fuck yeah, here we go, this will be fun? Is that what you thought? Is that what you thought? Because an accident is one thing. If you did this to hurt those kids, then there is nothing I or anybody else can do to save you. But if this was an accident, we can explain that. You did, and you know that you did.
I didn't.
Those kids, that grandma, they are in here right now, and they are looking down, and they are saying, thank you so much, detective, for bringing us justice.
I didn't do this, but keep saying I did it. When it comes out that I did it, I want an apology. Did not do this.
Don't think that you did this on purpose.
I didn't do
I
that.
agree with that.
I didn't do this.
I agree with that. I agree that you did not do this on purpose, that you could not harm another person like that.
I didn't do
His
it.
mom, maybe. Kids, no.
I would never do that to him. I know how much that would break him. Please
And that's
don't
why
touch me. You are a liar. You are Satan himself. Get away from me. I did not do this.
That's part of the reason that you cannot say that you did this is because you don't want to hurt him. Because
I
you love
didn't
him.
do this.
And you know that that would hurt him.
I didn't do this.
What's going to hurt him worse?
I didn't do
He
this.
thinks that you did this knowing that those kids were inside.
I
If this
didn't
was
do this.
an accident,
You didn't do it.
on video,
I
you
didn't
have
do
to
it.
explain that.
I didn't burn anyone alive. I have a very strong fear of fire. I watched my own mother blow up.
That's why I don't think that you did this on purpose.
I didn't do it.
You're a very passionate person, and I can see that in you.
I
And
didn't do
you
it.
love him. You
I didn't do
were
it.
upset and jealous, and he'd been cheating on you, and you wanted to get back at him. And in a fit of rage, you made a mistake. But you didn't know that those kids were inside, did you?
I didn't do
You
this.
didn't know that they were in
I
there.
didn't do this.
Did you know that those kids were in there?
I didn't do this.
I think that they were in the back, all the way in the back, and you had no idea that they were in there.
I didn't do this. I'm not admitting to something I didn't do.
But you did do it.
In your mind, I did.
No. I went down the path that you told me.
I did not. I did not do that.
And I contacted
I never.
every single officer. You said a police officer stopped and talked to you that
Yes.
night. I contacted every male officer working that night, and from both shifts, the afternoon shift and night shift. There's no officer. that
He
stopped
crossed
to talk
my
to me.
path. He asked me how old I was. He never got out his squad car.
Where?
When I stopped on the corner of Washington and Mount Hope, he was driving by and asked me how old I was, and I told him I was 21.
Did you get your name?
No. He asked me for my name. I said, am I under arrest for something? He said, no. He said, you just look like a minor.
Mount Hope in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I asked every single officer working that shift.
I crossed paths with an officer, and he asked me if I was a child or not.
The detective spends the next 20 minutes debunking all of Abiana's alibis. The police do have quite a bit of evidence against her, but it's mostly just witness testimony and text messages. A confession would bring it all together and put the final nail in Abiana's coffin.
Assume? That's all I can do. I'm not you. I have no idea. I'd have to assume that that's maybe the remorse that I'm talking about, that I don't see in you now, that maybe you were feeling that night. The what the fuck did I just do? And I'd be better off here, not here,
I didn't
because of what I just did. You had
a
lapse in judgment.
I didn't do it.
Some lapse in judgment.
I didn't do it.
And when you came back to, you were like, what the fuck did I do?
Ma'am, I did not do this.
Okay, then maybe that was before the fire happened. I don't know.
Didn't set the fire. I didn't kill anyone, and I will not go down for a crime I did not commit. Yes, I was angry. Yes, I made threats. No, I did not kill anyone. But to kill someone for him not loving me is stupid. Yes, it was dumb to send those messages. And if I didn't send those messages, you people would be leaving me alone. But because I said something out of anger, you were trying to imprison me.
That and the other facts that we have, I'm not going to tell you all the things that we have. Yes, those messages. And then the other facts that line up and put you there at the time.
I was not there.
Why is somebody else setting them on fire when you said you were going to? No other thing.
I never left my side of town except for to end up at my mother's way in Rysdale.
I think that
I did not do this.
The only other question is if you knew they were in there or not. I don't think you meant to kill anybody. I really don't think you meant to kill anybody. If you meant to do damage, that's one thing. And that can be explained. That I get being pissed off about. That's what girls do. I get it. I've been there. I was young once. I damaged things. It's like your head zones out and turns white almost, like this. It feels like it's sucking out of you when you get to that point. I get that. I get damage. I don't think you knew anybody was in there. I get that. Will a jury? Is a jury going to think that you knew that somebody was in there or not? Did you meant to cause destruction? Or did you mean to kill somebody?
Okay, and now I'm in cuffs.
Correct.
Now I'm in cuffs because you thought I was running from you. I'm guessing that's what you thought. You thought I was taking off and that I did this. And this is all you keep saying is I did this. I know you did this. Guess what?
That's true. But the holes in your story are all there as well. So that's one of them. The kids didn't have doctor's appointments. We were going to meet. I told you the plan. The plan is to go over your alibi. Your alibi is this whole path. I told you we had to meet back up to take me on the
And
path.
I was more than willing to.
But you
and
didn't.
now I'm in cuffs. Because I didn't walk you on my path, I'm in cuffs.
No.
Because...
And then here's the other thing. You said we need to figure out your phone is hooked up to the Wi-Fi at your house. You could have told me Friday that it was smashed. You didn't say that. So then I go there today on a search warrant today, and it's not there.
The box is still there. It's broken in pieces.
Okay? You didn't tell me that Friday. You led me to believe that
Because I didn't think if I told you that me and fought that night.
Talking about your alibi for a murder, so you know damn well you need to come clean with all the information. So that was another thing that does not clear you. That probably did happen.
Truth.
That is the truth. A truth of that
But
night.
I was
is the truth
never,
of that night.
and I mean never at his mother's. I would never kill anyone that means that much. To that boy, I wouldn't harm any creature. So understand this. I did not kill those kids or their grandmother. I was not there.
Before leaving the room to go over the next line of questioning, the detective explains that they have video footage of someone who resembles Abiana in the area at the exact time the fire was started.
You see someone that resembles me. So it's me. God, where the f*** are you? I would never do this. Where are you? You have a video of someone with my body figure. Do you know how many women on this God's green earth who look like me? I fist fire to protect that boy. Oh, I know I did not do this. God, please. Anybody out there hear me? I did not do this. I did not kill those people.
I think they died. I think you set a fire. They died. I don't think you killed them. I don't think you meant to kill anybody. You did a bad thing and made a mistake, but I don't think you meant to kill them. I really don't. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you killed anybody.
You're trying to send me to prison.
I'm trying to get you. Okay, here's what's going to happen.
You're trying to send me to prison.
You, if that is the action that you took, are sending yourself to prison. I don't send people to prison. People with action send them to prison. Now the difference is, did you know they were in there and you meant to kill them? Or did you mean to do some damage? And you meant to do some damage and that was a mistake. Those are the two options. I'm not sending anybody to prison.
Can I see the video that you say I'm in? Don't I have a right to see that?
Your attorney will have the video. Your attorney will have the video. Your attorney
When
will
do I
that
speak
with
to
you.
that person?
You'll have there's a judge tomorrow who will decide if there's enough evidence to continue moving forward, and if there's not, then you'll be released. If there's enough to move forward, then you'll be held or you'll be given a bond. Those decisions will be made tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be morning or afternoon, but that will be up to a judge tomorrow. If there's enough evidence to continue moving forward in the process, then you will be given an attorney at that time, unless you have an attorney in mind. Otherwise, they'll appoint one for you at that time tomorrow at that court appearance.
Right. My other question is this. At any point in time, did you ever try to follow the path I told you?
Yeah. And tonight the path changed.
Did you? It's the same path.
Is on the playback? You say that you walked on Elizabeth during the path.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Isabel. Isabel.
You say Elizabeth.
No. Isabel. It's the street I walked on. I did not kill anybody. I did not set any fire.
What shoes did you have on? What do your shoes look like?
Black.
Okay. What else with them?
A heel. A high heel. A sharp high heel. One that sinks into the dirt when you're stepping in its wet. That kind of shoe.
Okay.
And then went home.
And your pants?
My pants. The same pants you saw me in the night you came to talk to me.
And your shirt?
Same shirt.
Which was?
That black shirt I had on. That looked dirty and nasty because I've been wearing it for days. I haven't changed my clothes nor showered. Now, this is the first time I've actually changed my clothes since that day.
Okay. All right. What other questions do you have for me? Otherwise, we're getting ready to take you downtown.
Come on, singular figure to me, so it's me.
Is that what you're hung up on? Because
Yes.
I gave you all the
So
reasons.
because
I laid it all out for you.
Okay, so because someone who dislikes me said that he dropped me off there, and then you see a person with my similar figure.
Okay. You
And
went into the liquor store or stayed outside?
It's closed. I walked past it. I stopped in their parking lot and took my shoes off.
Okay. And then what from there?
Kept walking past their pizza.
And then what?
Went home.
Okay. And then?
And threw box TV out the door. And his clothes in his face. When he got there. Because he got there while I was throwing the box TV out. I then threw his clothes in his face. And proceeded to go lock the door.
Okay, so that's after 1 a.m.
That's after 1 a.m. But at 12 o'clock, on the dot, how if you said you dropped me off, I don't have any friends. I'm not allowed to because jealous, and I don't feel like him leaving me because a guy says I'm attractive. So I don't keep friends. So if he got me off there, I wouldn't have made it back to my house before 1 a.m. I wouldn't have made it back home.
No, I disagree with that.
On foot? Do you know how fast I walk?
But you told us that he picked you back up twice.
He picked me up twice. He sure did. He made me go back home. He made me let my cousin hold me down. He made me leave with my mother. He left me there. He was trying to be a good friend, but apparently I get screwed.
So now your story though. Your story is that you're out walking around and you're the one who stops at the liquor store and you take your shoes off and then you walk home. Your story before was
the same thing. Bed seater. Yes, he brought me home. Then I left again. He caught me again. I took off a third time. By the time I took off that third time, my mother had made it to my house.
Okay. On Friday, there was only 2 times you took off.
I took off 3 times. I said this 3 times. I took off 3 times. I was then pinned down to the ground and drugged to my mother's against my will. I don't know.
Sorry that you feel that way.
To be here, I don't feel like Emily should love me because I am a worthless waste of space. So please understand this. I would have to have some kind of dignity to feel or harm somebody, and I hate myself. I grovel. There's been times he has beat me to the point where my eye is swollen shut, and all I want is him to stay with me. So please understand this. I didn't do this.
Is your biggest fear him finding out that you did this and then he leaves you?
I didn't do this.
Is that your fear in telling the truth?
I didn't do this. I'm telling the truth, miss. I didn't do this. I didn't kill anybody. I don't feel like I have the right to be angry with someone for lying to me or cheating on me or hurting me. I'm just another useless kick-around toy. That's what I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be a punching bag. I'm meant to get hurt. That's what I deserve. I'm selfless since I was little, so I don't think I have the right to harm anybody or set fire to anyone's stuff. But I didn't do this.
Well, then look at it from that way. I can see that you're down, low.
And I stay to myself. I don't talk to anybody. I don't go anywhere. I'm afraid to leave my own house and someone say my insecurities out loud and break me. And I'm a friendly person.
What's her name? Then there's the guy that was hiding in your place today, the white guy. So I know you have friends that you hang out with, so that's not
They come to me. I don't go outside. Okay. I don't like being outside. Dealing with people scares me.
So again, we're going to go back to your alibi because we were going backwards. You were telling me backwards, and then you stopped telling me, and then you started talking about... I'm not trying to downplay, but I'm trying to, for the sake of time, help you out as well.
But I didn't kill anybody, miss. I didn't set any fires. I promise. And I don't break my promises.
I'll be back. Let me get your ride downtown.
Because someone in the video looks like me. It's me.
In the end, Abiana would be charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 3 counts of arson. Prosecution argued that Abiana thought her boyfriend had been cheating on her, and in a jealous rage, she turned her sights towards his mother. It would take the jury all of 2 hours to find her guilty, and the judge sentenced her to life in prison without the chance of parole. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think she knew the mother and children were inside? Do you think she cared? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.